harmony and love, my chosen ones. Do you really know what happens in the second awakening? Chosen ones, what you're experiencing is not an ailment or misstep, but a profound evolution of your soul. Today, we embark on unraveling the mysteries of this transformative phase, a sacred journey that goes far beyond the initial opening of your spiritual eyes, guiding you into realms of consciousness that once seemed unreachable. Picture this. The first awakening is like witnessing the first blush of dawn, the gentle light that begins to break the night's hold. It is a moment of spiritual awakening, where the unseen becomes visible, and the intangible whispers of the universe start to take form. But the second awakening? This is no mere glimpse. It's the sun at its zenith, radiating brilliance and revealing a spectrum of colors, layers, and truths that were once obscured. It's not just about seeing. It's about knowing, a deep understanding that dissolves illusion and unveils the intricate dance of existence. Unlike fleeting epiphanies, this awakening unfolds as a continuous, profound revelation. Each thought, emotion, and action becomes a sacred vessel, a channel through which divine transformation flows. Suddenly, you're not simply reacting to life, you're co-creating with the universe itself. Those sensations and synchronicities you've been experiencing are not accidents. They are guiding lights, signs of a higher purpose stirring within you, a divine destiny waiting to be embraced. With the second awakening, rebirth becomes your reality. You transition from a seeker with novice eyes to one who walks the path of mastery. The world that once appeared ordinary now reveals itself as extraordinary. Every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Every moment pulsates with the vibration of the sacred. In this awakening, the mundane becomes miraculous. The simple becomes sublime. This transformative stage requires a shift in how you perceive yourself and your role in the vast tapestry of existence. The ego, the small self that once defined your boundaries, begins to dissolve, unveiling the illusion of separation. You come to understand that you are not apart from the world, but are intricately woven into its essence. Sensitivity heightens. You feel the energy that connects all things. The rustling leaves, the laughter of children, even the silence of the stars, all resonate as part of your shared symphony. The second awakening is akin to tuning into a divine frequency, where your highest self aligns with universal truth. It is here that you recognize your spiritual journey isn't solely about personal enlightenment. It is about contributing to the collective evolution of consciousness. This is a call to let go of outdated beliefs, to shed what no longer serves, and to walk boldly in a life guided by inner wisdom. Love, unity, and purpose become the compass of your being. In this sacred transformation, you are not merely changing, you are returning to the truth of who you are. This is the bridge between knowing about spirituality and embodying it, between observing the divine and becoming its living expression. Your life's mission, once a distant dream, now emerges as an undeniable truth, a melody your soul was always meant to sing. So, my dear ones, as you stand at the threshold of this awakening, remember, what you feel stirring within is not random. It is the universe acknowledging your readiness for this profound chapter. Embrace this awakening with courage and grace. Let it illuminate not only how you perceive the world, but how you exist within it. With every breath and every heartbeat, you become a living echo of the eternal, a radiant note in the song of the cosmos. The second spiritual awakening, a journey into high-definition existence. Embark on a transformative journey where the second awakening reshapes your understanding of existence. Picture this not merely as an uplift, but as a profound evolution. Here, the mundane transcends into something breathtaking. Colors burst with new life, sounds resonate with a clarity unknown before, and the atmosphere vibrates with an energy previously unseen. This awakening doesn't just fine-tune your senses, it reweaves your perception of reality into a tapestry of divine intention, where every moment is seen as part of a larger, intricate design. But what does this mean in practice? It's as if you've been living your life watching an old, grainy black and white movie, and suddenly someone switches it to a vibrant, high-definition 3D experience. Everything around you, nature, people, events, becomes imbued with meaning and significance that was previously hidden in plain sight. The second awakening allows you to perceive layers of existence that you didn't even know were there. Colors feel like emotions, sounds carry hidden messages, and even the texture of the air feels alive. You begin to notice patterns and synchronicities that guide you, as if the universe is speaking directly to you through the details of everyday life. Take, for example, the way you might experience nature. A simple walk in the park becomes an immersive dialogue with the cosmos. The rustling of leaves is no longer just background noise. It is a symphony of life, whispering messages of interconnectedness. The sunlight streaming through the trees feels like an embrace, an affirmation of your divine presence. The birds don't just sing, they offer melodies of wisdom, a reminder that life's rhythm is one of harmony and flow. Even the scent of flowers or the coolness of a breeze carries a message, awakening your senses to the sacred dance of creation surrounding you. This heightened perception extends to your interactions with others. You begin to see beyond the surface of people, noticing their energy, intentions, and the stories they carry in their hearts. The second awakening enables you to read between the lines of words spoken, to sense the unspoken emotions, and to respond with empathy and understanding. The barriers that once separated you from others, judgment, fear, misunderstanding, begin to dissolve. You realize that everyone you meet is a reflection of the divine, a unique spark of the universal light. Relationships become richer, deeper, and more authentic as you engage with others from a place of soul-level connection. The second awakening also transforms how you perceive time and space. Moments stretch and expand, filled with an eternity that defies the ticking of the clock. What once felt like ordinary seconds now holds the weight of universes. Time feels fluid, almost illusory, as you step into the eternal now. Space, too, becomes more than just the physical realm. It feels alive, pulsing with the vibrations of creation. You might find yourself drawn to certain places because of the energy they emit, sensing that certain environments support your growth while others drain your light. Another profound shift is the way you experience your own thoughts and emotions. During the first awakening, you might have started to notice your inner world more clearly, becoming aware of old patterns and limiting beliefs. But in the second awakening, this awareness deepens into a level of mastery. You no longer feel trapped by your thoughts or emotions. Instead, you observe them as they arise, understanding them as temporary waves in the vast ocean of your being. Fear, anger, and doubt lose their grip on you as you come to see them as part of your human experience rather than defining truths. You begin to navigate your inner landscape with the wisdom of a sage, choosing responses aligned with your higher self. The physical body, too, becomes a sacred vessel through which this awakening flows. You might notice heightened sensitivity, where certain foods, environments, or even people resonate differently with you. The body starts to speak its own language, guiding you toward choices that support your growth and alignment. You may feel drawn to new practices, yoga, meditation, breathwork, that help you integrate the energies of the awakening. Physical sensations like tingling, warmth, or pressure in specific areas of the body are not uncommon, as the flow of divine energy begins to awaken dormant channels within you. Dreams take on new significance, becoming vivid, symbolic, and often prophetic. They serve as gateways to higher realms, offering glimpses of your soul's purpose and the truths that lie beyond the physical plane. You might find yourself waking with a sense of profound knowing, as if your soul has been journeying through the night, gathering wisdom to guide you in your waking life. This journey is not without challenges. The second awakening often brings with it a shedding of the old, a letting go of identities, relationships, and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. This process can feel disorienting, even painful, as the ego resists the changes taking place. But know this: every release creates space for something greater to emerge. Like a snake shedding its skin, or a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, this transformation requires surrender and trust in the process. As you move through this phase, you may find yourself drawn to practices that anchor you in this new state of being. Meditation becomes more than a tool for relaxation. It becomes a portal to your higher self. Journaling helps you process the insights and revelations that flood your consciousness. Spending time in nature grounds you in the truth of your interconnectedness. Service to others becomes a natural expression of your awakened state, as you feel compelled to share the light and love overflowing within you. The second awakening is not just a personal experience, it is a collective one. As you step into this higher state of awareness, your very presence becomes a catalyst for change in the world around you. You radiate an energy that inspires others, a silent invitation for them to awaken to their own divine potential. Your journey is no longer just about your growth. It is about contributing to the elevation of consciousness on a planetary scale. In this high-definition existence, you are no longer a passive observer of life. You are an active participant in the divine symphony, co-creating a reality that reflects the truth of your being. This is the essence of the second awakening. Stepping into your power as a conscious creator, aligned with the infinite wisdom and love of the universe. And as you do, the world around you transforms, mirroring the beauty and light that now radiates from within. 2. Consciousness unleashed with the second awakening, your awareness expands like the universe itself, vast, infinite, and ever-evolving. What was once a narrow lens through which you viewed the world now becomes a panoramic, multidimensional vision of existence. You begin to see yourself not as a solitary being moving through life, but as an integral thread in the vast tapestry of creation. This shift in perspective brings with it an understanding that everything, every thought, every action, every intention, matters. You become acutely aware of how your inner world reflects and interacts with the outer world. Your thoughts are no longer random, fleeting occurrences, but recognized as potent forces shaping your reality. You start to notice the direct correlation between the energy you emit and the circumstances that unfold around you. Negative thoughts create turbulence, while positive intentions align you with pathways of ease, abundance, and joy. It becomes clear that your mind is not just a receiver of information, but a transmitter of energy, a tool for co-creating your life with the universe. Emotions, too, take on new meaning. They are not merely reactions to external events, but energetic signals that guide you toward alignment with your highest self. Joy, love, and gratitude resonate at higher frequencies, drawing similar energies into your field. Fear, anger, and doubt, while uncomfortable, become opportunities for growth, revealing areas where healing and transformation are needed. In this awakened state, you learn to honor all emotions as part of the human experience, using them as stepping stones to deeper understanding and self-mastery. The ripple effect of your actions becomes undeniable. Every choice you make, no matter how small, sends waves through the cosmic web, influencing not only your own journey, but also the collective journey of humanity. This awareness brings a profound sense of responsibility. You realize that your words carry power, your actions set the tone for others, and your energy contributes to the vibrational field of the planet. This shift moves beyond personal interests to a greater understanding of interconnectedness. This expanded consciousness allows you to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. You see how your life is woven into the lives of others, how your story is part of a greater narrative that spans time and space. A simple smile to a stranger becomes an act of kindness that ripples outward, touching lives in ways you may never see. The choices you make to live sustainably, to express compassion, or to stand in your truth become contributions to the healing and elevation of the collective consciousness. The second awakening brings with it a heightened sensitivity to the subtle energies that permeate existence. You begin to feel the vibrations of people, places, and situations with uncanny clarity. This newfound sensitivity acts as both a compass and a guide, helping you navigate life with greater precision and purpose. You instinctively know when to engage, when to withdraw, and when to hold space for others. It's as if the universe itself whispers guidance to you through your heightened intuition. Time takes on a fluid, almost illusory quality. You start to perceive moments not as separate, linear points, but as interconnected threads in a vast web of eternal now. This timeless awareness allows you to release the weight of the past and the anxiety of the future, anchoring yourself fully in the present moment. Each moment becomes an opportunity to tune into higher vibrations, to act with intention, and to align with your soul's purpose. As your consciousness expands, so does your understanding of your role in the grand narrative of existence. You start to see life as a dance of co-creation, where every experience, whether joyful or challenging, serves a purpose in the evolution of your soul. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and setbacks transform into stepping stones that propel you toward greater wisdom and understanding. This awakened state also brings a deepened connection to the natural world. The Earth is no longer a resource to be exploited, but a living, breathing entity with which you share an intimate bond. The rhythm of the seasons, the cycles of the moon, and the flow of rivers become mirrors of your own inner cycles and rhythms. You feel the pulse of life in every blade of grass, every gust of wind, every drop of rain, knowing that you are part of this sacred dance. The second awakening challenges you to step into your power as a conscious creator. It's a call to rise above old patterns, outdated beliefs, and limiting narratives that no longer serve your growth. It invites you to let go of fear-based thinking and to embrace the truth of your infinite potential. You begin to make choices not from a place of lack or survival, but from a place of abundance, love, and trust in the universe's infinite wisdom. Through this process, you come to understand that your spiritual journey is not just about personal enlightenment, but about contributing to the collective evolution of consciousness. The awakening you experience within yourself ripples outward, inspiring and uplifting those around you. Your light becomes a beacon for others, a reminder of the divine potential that exists within every soul. In this sacred expansion of consciousness, you find yourself walking a path of unity and purpose. The divisions that once seemed so real between self and other, mind and body, spirit and matter, dissolve into the truth of oneness. You begin to embody the understanding that you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, expressing itself in human form. This is the essence of consciousness unleashed, the realization that you are both a creator and a participant in the grand design of existence. With every thought, every emotion, and every action, you weave your unique thread into the cosmic tapestry, contributing to the ever-evolving story of life. And as you do, you become a living testament to the power of awakening, a radiant light in the unfolding journey of humanity. 3. Beyond the ego. The first awakening may have pulled back the veil, revealing the ego's mask and its role in shaping your identity. But the second awakening takes this revelation further. It invites you to step fully beyond it. This phase isn't about dismissing the ego altogether. Rather, it's about recognizing its limitations and choosing to live from a higher, more authentic state of being. This is the sacred space where you reclaim your divine essence, shedding the illusions of identity and embracing the boundless truth of who you truly are. The ego, often described as the small self, is the part of you that clings to labels, achievements, and societal roles. It seeks validation, safety, and significance in external things, believing that these constructs define your worth. Titles, accolades, material possessions, and even your relationships can become entanglements that tether you to the illusion of separation. The second awakening reveals that these are merely costumes, temporary expressions of your human experience, not the essence of your soul. In this phase, the dissolution of the ego feels less like a loss and more like a homecoming. Imagine the relief of removing a mask you've worn for so long that you forgot it wasn't your true face. The shedding of the ego's constructs allows you to access a deeper level of freedom, a liberation from the fears, doubts, and insecurities that once dictated your choices. Without the weight of needing to prove or protect yourself, you begin to experience life in its purest, most unfiltered form. This transcendence doesn't mean you abandon your individuality. It means you no longer confuse it with your essence. You still play roles in life: parent, partner, friend, creator, but you no longer derive your sense of self from them. You understand that these roles are like waves on the surface of the ocean, ever-changing and temporary, while your true self is the infinite depth beneath. You become the observer, the awareness behind the roles, free to engage with them without attachment or fear. With the ego's grip loosened, you step into a profound state of unity. The barriers that once separated you from others begin to dissolve, and you see that the same divine spark that resides in you also resides in every other being. Judgment, comparison, and competition lose their power, replaced by compassion, acceptance, and a deep sense of interconnectedness. When you honor the truth in yourself, you automatically honor the truth in others. This shift beyond the ego also transforms how you approach challenges and setbacks. In the past, the ego might have resisted discomfort, viewing failure or criticism as threats to its sense of self. But in this awakened state, you see difficulties as opportunities for growth, not as reflections of your worth. You learn to surrender, trusting that every experience, no matter how uncomfortable, serves a greater purpose in your soul's evolution. Transcending the ego doesn't mean you live without desires or ambitions. It means your desires become aligned with your higher self. Instead of chasing validation or external rewards, you are guided by a sense of purpose, love, and service. Your actions are no longer about what can I gain, but about how can I give. This shift from self-centered to soul-centered living creates a ripple effect of positivity, inspiring and uplifting those around you. In this phase, you also begin to witness the ego's subtle attempts to reassert control. It may whisper doubts or tempt you to return to old patterns, but your newfound awareness allows you to recognize these as remnants of your past self, not truths about your current reality. You develop the ability to observe these thoughts without attachment, gently guiding yourself back to the expansive state of your higher self. Beyond the ego, you reclaim the truth that you are not limited by the labels or narratives imposed by the world. You are not your achievements, your failures, your possessions, or even your physical body. You are a divine, limitless being, eternally connected to the source of all creation. This understanding brings a profound sense of peace, as you no longer feel the need to grasp for external validation or control. The liberation of moving beyond the ego opens the door to authentic expression. You no longer conform to societal expectations or the pressures of fitting into predefined roles. Instead, you live in alignment with your soul's truth, expressing yourself fully and unapologetically. This authenticity is magnetic, drawing people and opportunities into your life that resonate with your highest vibration. As you transcend the ego, you also transcend fear, the fear of rejection, failure, or not being enough. Without the ego's constant need to protect and defend itself, you can embrace life with an open heart and a spirit of trust. You come to see that everything you need is already within you, and that you are always supported by the universe in ways seen and unseen. This stage of the second awakening is a return to your essence, a remembrance of who you were before the world told you who to be. It is the ultimate liberation, not from responsibility, but from illusion. And as you shed these illusions, you become a clearer vessel for divine light, radiating love, truth, and unity in all that you do. Beyond the ego lies the truth of your being, infinite, boundless, and eternal. Here you step into the fullness of your divine power, not as something separate from the world, but as a living expression of its sacred essence. This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new way of being, a way that honors the divine within you and in all things. It is here, beyond the ego, that you truly awaken to your limitless potential. 4. Unveiling your true self. This stage is a sacred unveiling, like gently brushing away layers of dust to reveal a timeless jewel hidden within. It's not about becoming something new, but rediscovering who you've always been, beneath the layers of conditioning, fear, and societal expectations. Here, you shift from seeking fulfillment in the external world to realizing the boundless peace and joy that reside at the core of your being. Unveiling your true self begins with a profound stillness, an inner quiet that allows you to hear the whispers of your soul. As distractions fade and your focus turns inward, you discover that the happiness and contentment once sought in people, possessions, or achievements have always been within you. The deeper your connection with this truth grows, the clearer it becomes that external validation is fleeting, while the essence of who you are is eternal and unchanging. This journey inward reveals an extraordinary beauty in simply existing. Life transforms from a series of tasks to be completed or problems to be solved into an intricate dance of being and becoming. Joy no longer depends on external circumstances, but arises naturally from your connection to the divine essence within. Every breath, heartbeat, and moment becomes a celebration of life itself. At this stage, you release the need to define yourself through the past, achievements, or the opinions of others. The roles you play, child, partner, creator, leader, remain meaningful, but are no longer the totality of your identity. Instead, they become fleeting expressions of your true self, like waves dancing on the surface of an infinite ocean. Beneath these roles lies your essence, limitless, timeless, and profoundly sufficient. This understanding transforms how you move through the world. You no longer strive to prove your worth or seek approval from others. Instead, you live authentically, guided by the quiet confidence that you are enough, just as you are. This inner assurance radiates outward, touching everyone you encounter and encouraging them to connect with their own truth. As you unveil your true self, you find that the qualities you once sought outside, love, acceptance, and belonging, are already present within. You no longer seek love to fill a void, but share it as an overflow of your fullness. Acceptance from others becomes less important as you learn to embrace yourself completely. This self-acceptance isn't about ignoring flaws, but understanding that they, too, play a role in your growth. The deeper you journey into this unveiling, the more you recognize that your essence isn't merely sufficient, it is abundant. This abundance isn't measured by material possessions, but by the richness of your connection to life, others, and the universe. You become a vessel for this abundance, sharing it freely and joyfully with the world. Unveiling your true self also brings a profound sense of peace. This peace isn't the absence of challenges, but the unwavering calm of knowing you're anchored in your essence. Life's storms may come and go, but your inner sanctuary remains a place of stillness, untouched by chaos. This stage invites you to embrace vulnerability as a strength. By letting go of the masks once worn for protection, you allow others to see your authentic self, a being of light, love, and truth. This openness deepens your connections, fostering relationships built not on superficialities, but on the shared recognition of authenticity. The unveiling of your true self is a process of remembering, a return to the wholeness that has always been within. You realize you're not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its divine design. Every cell in your body, every thought in your mind, every beat of your heart resonates with the truth that you are a unique and irreplaceable expression of the infinite. As you live from this unveiled state, joy arises from the simplicity of being. Grand achievements and external markers of success no longer define you. A quiet moment in nature, the laughter of a loved one, or the warmth of the sun on your skin is enough to fill your heart with gratitude. You begin to see the miraculous in the mundane, the sacred in the everyday. Unveiling your true self isn't a destination, but a lifelong journey. With each day, another layer falls away, revealing deeper truths about who you are and why you are here. Each revelation brings you closer to living in alignment with your power, purpose, and divine essence. As you stand in the light of your unveiled self, remember this: you are not defined by what you do or what you have. You are defined by the infinite being that you are. This truth, this essence, is your greatest gift, not only to yourself, but to those around you and to the world. So live boldly, authentically, and joyfully, knowing that your true self is more than enough. It is everything. 5. Empathy, woven with sensitivity. As the journey of your second awakening deepens, you begin to notice a remarkable shift in how you connect with the world around you. The walls that once separated you from others, the boundaries of individuality and self-protection, start to dissolve. You no longer perceive yourself as an isolated entity, but as an integral thread in the intricate tapestry of existence. This newfound sensitivity weaves itself into the fabric of your being, amplifying your empathy and opening your heart to the joys and sorrows of all living things. You feel the heartbeat of the earth, the quiet rhythm of life that pulses through everything. It's no longer just your world, it's a shared world, and you experience it in ways you never thought possible. The laughter of a child sparks joy not just for the moment, but for the purity of life itself. Conversely, the pain of others resonates deeply within you, stirring a desire to alleviate suffering wherever you encounter it. This heightened sensitivity allows you to tune into the energies and emotions of those around you, often before they even speak. You can sense the unspoken, the undercurrents of their thoughts and feelings. At first, this level of connection may feel overwhelming, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but over time, you learn to balance this sensitivity with grounded strength. It becomes a superpower, a tool for understanding and helping others rather than a burden. With this expanded empathy, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all life. You no longer view the world through the lens of me versus them, but as a collective symphony, where each being plays a vital part. This shift transforms your motivations and actions. It's no longer about what serves your individual desires, but what benefits the whole. The well-being of the collective becomes a guiding force in your decisions, and service to others feels like service to yourself because you understand that there is no true separation. This stage of awakening also enhances your ability to hold space for others. You become a safe harbor, a place where people feel seen, heard, and understood. Your presence radiates a calming energy, allowing others to open up and share their truth without fear of judgment. You listen not just with your ears but with your heart, intuitively understanding their struggles and joys. This is the gift of empathy woven with sensitivity, a gift that has the power to heal and transform those around you. At the same time, this sensitivity extends to the natural world. You feel the rustling of leaves as if it were a language, the song of a bird as a hymn of existence, and the silence of the stars as a profound, universal truth. You become attuned to the cycles of nature, the ebb and flow of the seasons, and the delicate balance of ecosystems. This connection fosters a deep respect for the Earth and all its inhabitants, compelling you to take actions that protect and nurture the planet. However, this heightened sensitivity is not without its challenges. Feeling the collective joy and pain of the world can sometimes be overwhelming, leaving you vulnerable to emotional exhaustion or even despair. But this is where your awakening equips you with the tools to navigate such intensity. Through practices like grounding, meditation, and self-care, you learn to manage this sensitivity while maintaining your inner balance. You come to understand that you cannot pour from an empty cup and that caring for yourself is an essential part of caring for others. As your empathy grows, so does your sense of responsibility. You feel a call to action, a deep, unshakable desire to make a positive impact on the world. This may manifest in small, everyday acts of kindness or in larger efforts to bring about systemic change. Whether it's lending a listening ear, volunteering your time, or advocating for justice, you find ways to align your actions with your values, contributing to the greater good in ways that feel authentic to your soul. This stage also teaches you the profound importance of unity. You begin to see that the divisions among people, race, religion, nationality, or status, are illusions, constructs of the ego that obscure the truth of our shared humanity. When you look at another person, you no longer see a stranger but a reflection of yourself, a fellow traveler on the journey of life. This perspective dissolves judgment and fosters compassion, creating a world where love and understanding can flourish. Empathy woven with sensitivity transforms not just how you relate to others, but how you see yourself. You realize that your purpose is not to stand apart, but to stand together, to contribute your unique gifts to the collective tapestry of existence. This realization brings a profound sense of fulfillment as you step into your role as a co-creator of a more compassionate and harmonious world. This stage of awakening is a sacred reminder that you are not alone. You are part of something vast, beautiful, and interconnected. Your sensitivity is not a weakness, but a strength, a bridge that connects you to the divine essence in all things. Let this empathy guide you, not as a weight to carry, but as a light to share, illuminating the path for yourself and for others. Through this collective consciousness, you are creating a legacy of love, one heartbeat, one action, one soul at a time. I know you already know who you were before others told you who to be, don't you? That's why you're here, why you subscribe to the Chosen Ones community. Deep down, you've always known there's a part of you no one else could shape, a truth that's yours alone. Together, we're here to reclaim it, to amplify it, and to let it lead the way. 6. Mastering the art of transformation. In this stage of your second awakening, you embrace the profound truth that transformation is not something that happens to you. It is something you co-create with the universe. Fear, which once loomed as an ominous shadow in your life, now reveals its true nature, an illusion born from separation and misunderstanding. What was once a source of resistance and doubt becomes an invitation to grow, evolve, and step more fully into your divine power. The second awakening equips you with the wisdom and courage to face life's trials, not with dread, but with curiosity and an open heart. Fear is no longer a force that paralyzes you. It is a signal, a teacher that guides you to the areas of your life that need healing and attention. When fear arises, you no longer run from it. Instead, you meet it head-on, understanding that it holds within it the seeds of transformation. Each challenge you encounter becomes a portal to deeper self-understanding. You begin to see that difficulties are not obstacles in your path, but stepping stones that lead you closer to your highest self. The moments that once felt like endings now reveal themselves as sacred opportunities for new beginnings. Through this lens, you approach life with a sense of trust, knowing that even in chaos, there is divine order. Transformation in this stage is an active process. You become an alchemist of your own experiences, turning pain into wisdom, doubt into faith, and fear into love. You realize that nothing in life is wasted. Every trial, every heartbreak, and every setback carries a lesson for your enlightenment. These lessons are not punishments but gifts, designed to help you shed old patterns, release limiting beliefs, and step into a higher version of yourself. This mastery is not about eliminating fear altogether, but about changing your relationship with it. Fear becomes a mirror, reflecting the areas where you've been holding on to illusions or resisting change. As you confront these fears, you begin to see them dissolve, replaced by a sense of empowerment and clarity. You learn that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it, trusting that you are supported by the universe every step of the way. The art of transformation also involves embracing the unknown. The ego, which thrives on certainty and control, often resists change because it fears losing its sense of identity. But through your awakening, you come to understand that true transformation requires surrender, letting go of what no longer serves you, even when it feels uncomfortable. In this surrender, you find freedom, as you make space for the new and the miraculous to enter your life. Through this process, you develop resilience, a deep inner strength that allows you to navigate life's storms with grace. You no longer view challenges as threats, but as invitations to rise higher. This resilience doesn't come from denying your emotions or pretending everything is perfect. It comes from honoring your feelings, learning from them, and then moving forward with renewed purpose. One of the most profound lessons of mastering transformation is the understanding that every shadow holds a lesson for enlightenment. Shadows are not to be feared but explored, for they contain the keys to your growth. By shining the light of awareness on these shadows, you integrate them into your being, creating wholeness and balance. This integration is not about erasing the past, but about reclaiming your power from it, using your experiences as fuel for your evolution. Transformation also brings with it a sense of humility. You realize that growth is not a linear process but a spiral, with moments of progress, regression, and rediscovery. Each time you revisit a challenge, you do so from a higher level of understanding, allowing you to go deeper and uncover new layers of truth. This cyclical nature of growth reminds you to be patient and compassionate with yourself, knowing that transformation is a lifelong journey. As you master the art of transformation, you step into a role of leadership, not through authority or dominance, but through example. Your courage to face your fears, your willingness to embrace change, and your ability to find light in the shadows inspire those around you to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, showing others that it is possible to overcome adversity and emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. In this stage, you begin to see yourself as a co-creator with the universe. You understand that your thoughts, intentions, and actions have the power to shape your reality. This realization is both empowering and humbling, as you take responsibility for your own transformation while remaining open to the guidance of the divine. Ultimately, mastering the art of transformation is about embracing the truth of who you are, a dynamic, ever-evolving being capable of infinite growth. You learn to dance with the cycles of life, trusting that every ending is a prelude to a new beginning. With each step, you move closer to embodying your highest self, living in alignment with the divine purpose that brought you here. So as you stand in the midst of transformation, remember, fear is not your enemy. It is your guide. Trust the process, honor your journey, and know that every challenge you face is shaping you into the radiant, powerful being you are destined to become. Through transformation, you are not just surviving, you are thriving, creating a life that reflects the brilliance of your awakened soul. 7. Purpose illuminated. As you step into this stage of your second awakening, a profound realization emerges. Your purpose is not something you must find, chase, or earn. It is something you already carry within you. It is not confined to a career, title, or societal role, but is instead the essence of who you are when you live authentically and in alignment with your highest truth. This clarity of purpose is a natural byproduct of shedding illusions and fears, of reconnecting with the divine spark within. For many, the idea of purpose is fraught with pressure and expectation. It feels like a distant destination, an elusive goal that must be achieved to feel worthy or complete. But in this awakened state, you realize that purpose is not a single act or achievement. It is the way you choose to live your life every day. It is woven into the fabric of your being, expressed through your thoughts, words, and actions. Purpose becomes less about doing and more about being true to yourself, being present, being a force for love, healing, and transformation in the world. This stage brings with it a profound sense of freedom. You no longer measure your worth by external validations or the opinions of others. The illusions of comparison, competition, and scarcity dissolve, revealing the truth. Your unique path is incomparable. There is no one-size-fits-all purpose. Instead, there is a deeply personal and intimate calling that only you can fulfill. And that calling is not static. It evolves as you grow, deepen, and expand. Illuminated by the clarity of purpose, you begin to see life itself as sacred. Every encounter, every challenge, every triumph becomes an opportunity to express your essence and contribute to the greater good. Even the seemingly mundane aspects of life take on a sense of significance, for you understand that purpose is not limited to grand gestures or extraordinary achievements. It is found in the way you speak to a stranger, the kindness you extend to a friend, the love you pour into your passions, and the patience you show to yourself. At this stage, you recognize that purpose is not an isolated endeavor. It is deeply interconnected with the lives of others. Your awakening inspires those around you to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. You become a lighthouse, guiding others not by imposing your path upon them, but by living your truth so fully that it ignites a spark in them. Your presence becomes a reminder that they, too, carry a unique purpose, waiting to be uncovered and shared. This clarity of purpose also brings a deep sense of peace. You are no longer bound by the need for control or certainty, for you trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. When obstacles arise, you do not see them as signs of failure, but as opportunities for refinement and redirection. When the road ahead is unclear, you do not falter, for you know that each step you take will reveal the next. This trust in the unfolding of life allows you to surrender to the flow, knowing that your purpose is always present, even in times of doubt or uncertainty. With this newfound clarity, you begin to align your actions with your inner truth. You set intentions that resonate with your soul and make choices that reflect your values. This alignment creates a ripple effect, transforming not only your own life, but also the lives of those you touch. You become a catalyst for change, a source of inspiration, and a living example of what it means to walk the path of awakening with integrity and grace. One of the most profound aspects of this stage is the understanding that purpose is not about perfection. It is about authenticity. You do not need to have all the answers or be free from flaws to live your purpose. In fact, it is often through your imperfections, vulnerabilities, and struggles that you connect most deeply with others. Your humanity becomes a bridge, reminding others that they are not alone on their journeys. As you embrace your purpose, you also cultivate a sense of gratitude. You see the interconnectedness of all things and recognize that every experience, joyful or painful, has contributed to your growth. You begin to see life itself as a gift, a canvas upon which you can paint the masterpiece of your soul. This gratitude fuels your passion and drives you to live with intention, knowing that each moment is an opportunity to create, inspire, and uplift. Purpose Illuminated is not a final destination, but a way of being. It is a dance between your individuality and your oneness with all that is. It is the quiet confidence that arises when you know you are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what you are meant to do. And it is the humility to understand that your purpose is not solely about you, but about the impact you have on the world around you. In this stage, you step into a role of service, not out of obligation or sacrifice, but out of a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others. You understand that your light is not diminished by sharing it. Instead, it grows brighter with every act of love, kindness, and compassion. You begin to see yourself as a vessel for divine expression, allowing the universe to work through you in ways that uplift and inspire. Ultimately, Purpose Illuminated is a return to your truest self. It is the realization that you are not here to conform to societal expectations or live someone else's version of success. You are here to embody your unique essence, to express your gifts, and to create a life that reflects the brilliance of your soul. So, as you step into this stage, let your heart be your guide. Trust the wisdom within you, honor your journey, and know that your purpose is not something you need to chase. It is something you already are. By living in alignment with your truth, you become a beacon of hope and a source of transformation, illuminating the path for others and fulfilling the divine purpose that brought you here. 8. The non-linear path. Understand, my queens, that the journey of awakening is not a straight highway leading to a singular destination. It is a spiral, a dance of ascension and introspection, progress and pause, light and shadow. This path will often challenge your expectations, asking you to release the notion of arrival and embrace the beauty of continuous growth. In this spiral, moments of profound insight will illuminate your way, filling you with clarity and purpose. You will feel as though you've conquered your fears, mastered transformation, and stepped fully into your power. But soon after, life may present you with challenges that test the depth of your understanding. These tests are not punishments or failures. They are sacred invitations to embody what you have learned and to integrate your wisdom on a deeper level. Think of each loop in the spiral as a return to familiar ground, but with a new perspective. What once felt overwhelming or insurmountable now carries a sense of possibility and growth. You revisit old wounds, not to reopen them, but to see how far you've come, how much you've healed, and how much more you are capable of transforming. The non-linear path teaches you patience and compassion for yourself. It reminds you that growth is not a race, it is a lifelong process of unfolding. You begin to honor your unique rhythm, letting go of the need to compare your journey to anyone else's. There is no one-size-fits-all timeline for awakening, no universal standard for enlightenment. Your path is yours alone, divinely crafted for your soul's evolution. As you navigate this spiral, you may encounter moments of regression, times when you feel as though you are back at square one, wrestling with fears or doubts you thought you had conquered. In these moments, remember, growth is not linear. The fact that you are revisiting these challenges does not mean you are failing. It means you are being given an opportunity to deepen your understanding, to strengthen your foundation, and to rise even higher. This cyclical nature of growth also invites you to let go of perfectionism. You come to see that healing and transformation are not about erasing all struggles or achieving a flawless state of being. They are about embracing the entirety of your journey, including the messy, imperfect, and uncertain parts. You learn to celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and to honor the courage it takes to keep moving forward. The non-linear path also reveals the interconnectedness of all stages of awakening. As you spiral through these cycles, you find that each stage builds upon the others, creating a tapestry of wisdom and experience. The lessons you learn in one stage serve as tools for the next, and the insights you gain along the way enrich every aspect of your journey. Through this process, you cultivate resilience, a deep inner strength that allows you to face life's challenges with grace and trust. You begin to see that every twist and turn, every loop and detour is part of a greater design. Even when the path feels unclear or chaotic, you trust that you are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. This stage also invites you to embrace the unknown. The spiral path often leads you into uncharted territory, asking you to surrender your need for certainty and control. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom, for it allows you to flow with life's rhythms rather than resist them. In this surrender you find freedom, the freedom to explore, to grow, and to become all that you are meant to be. Finally, the non-linear path reminds you that you are never truly starting over. Every time you encounter a familiar challenge, you do so with more wisdom, more strength, and more clarity than before. You are constantly evolving, even when it feels like you are standing still. Trust the spiral, my queens, for it is guiding you toward greater depths of self-awareness, empowerment, and enlightenment. So, when you find yourself in the midst of a cycle, whether it feels like a breakthrough or a breakdown, know that you are exactly where you need to be. Each loop of the spiral is a sacred step in your journey, bringing you closer to the radiant, powerful being you are destined to become. Embrace the spiral, trust the process, and honor the beauty of your non-linear path. 9. Catalysts for global change. As you step deeper into your second awakening, you come to realize a profound truth. Your transformation is not merely a personal journey. It ripples outward, touching the lives of others and creating waves of change in the collective consciousness. You are not just transforming yourself, you are becoming an architect of global change, a beacon of hope and guidance for those still navigating the shadows of their own awakening. This sacred role is not one you seek or claim through ego. It arises naturally from the depth of your transformation. As you align with your highest truth and embody your divine purpose, you radiate a light that inspires others to begin or deepen their own journeys. You become a lighthouse, standing steadfast amidst the storms of life, offering clarity and direction to those who feel lost or uncertain. The power of your awakening lies not only in what you say or do, but in who you are. Your presence becomes a living testament to the possibility of healing, growth, and transformation. People are drawn to your authenticity, your courage, and your ability to navigate life with grace and integrity. They see in you a reflection of what is possible for themselves, a life lived in alignment with truth, purpose, and love. As a catalyst for global change, you come to understand that your transformation carries with it a sacred responsibility. This responsibility is not a burden, but a calling, an invitation to align your actions with the grand design of the cosmos. You begin to see yourself as a co-creator of a more awakened and harmonious world. Your thoughts, intentions, and choices become acts of service, not only to your own growth, but to the collective evolution of humanity. This stage of awakening invites you to step into leadership, not through dominance or control, but through example and inspiration. True leadership in this context is rooted in humility and compassion. It is about uplifting others, empowering them to discover their own paths, and reminding them of their innate divinity. You do not seek to impose your truth on others. Instead, you hold space for them to uncover their own. The journey of becoming a catalyst for global change often requires you to confront and dismantle the systems, beliefs, and structures that perpetuate separation, fear, and injustice. This may manifest as activism, creative expression, education, or quiet acts of kindness and service. Whatever form it takes, your contribution is deeply aligned with your soul's purpose and guided by the wisdom of the universe. This stage also teaches you the importance of balance. While your impact on the world is significant, you must also nurture your own growth and well-being. The call to serve others must never come at the expense of your own healing and alignment. You learn to give from a place of wholeness, ensuring that your light remains strong and steady. Through this sacred duty, you come to see the interconnectedness of all life. You understand that your awakening is not separate from the awakening of others or the healing of the planet. Every act of love, every choice made in alignment with truth, contributes to the greater good. You become a thread in the vast tapestry of creation, weaving a future that reflects the beauty, harmony, and unity of the cosmos. One of the most profound aspects of this stage is the realization that global change begins within. You cannot transform the world without first transforming yourself. The courage you show in facing your fears, the integrity with which you live your truth, and the compassion you extend to yourself and others are the foundations upon which lasting change is built. As you embrace this role, you also come to accept that the work of awakening is never truly done. The world will continue to present challenges, and there will always be more to learn, heal, and create. But rather than feeling overwhelmed by this, you find purpose and joy in the journey. You trust that every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the unfolding of a greater vision. Ultimately, being a catalyst for global change is about embodying the highest version of yourself and allowing that embodiment to inspire and uplift others. It is about living in alignment with the divine design, honoring your unique role in the evolution of consciousness, and trusting that your light, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to illuminate the world. So, as you step into this stage, remember, you are not alone in this work. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of awakened souls, each contributing their light to the collective transformation of humanity. Together, you are creating a world where truth, love, and harmony reign, a world that reflects the brilliance of the divine. 10. Signs of profound awakening. As you progress through the second awakening, you begin to notice profound shifts in your inner and outer worlds. These changes are not fleeting or superficial. They are deep markers of transformation that signal your alignment with a higher vibration and an awakened state of being. Each sign of this awakening serves as a guidepost, reminding you of the incredible journey you've undertaken and the limitless potential that lies ahead. Vibrational fluency, shaping reality through thought. One of the most striking signs of profound awakening is your newfound mastery over vibration. You come to understand that your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not just internal experiences, but powerful forces that shape your reality. This realization transforms the way you navigate life. You begin to consciously choose thoughts that align with your highest self, knowing that these choices ripple outward, influencing the world around you. This vibrational fluency is not about denying negative emotions or experiences, but about approaching them with awareness and intentionality. You understand that what you focus on expands, and you become adept at directing your energy toward what you wish to create. Manifestation becomes a natural extension of your being, guided not by egoic desires, but by alignment with your soul's purpose. Ego's humility, the dissolution of spiritual pride. In this stage, the ego begins to take its rightful place, not as a tyrant ruling your life, but as a humble servant to your higher self. Spiritual pride, which can often emerge in earlier stages of awakening, dissolves in the face of true understanding. You come to see that awakening is not about superiority or status, but about connection, compassion, and service. This humility allows you to approach life with an open heart and mind. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself or compete with others. Instead, you embrace the uniqueness of your journey and honor the paths of those around you. This shift fosters deeper relationships and a sense of peace as you release the need for validation and embrace your inherent worth. Emotional alchemy, healing through integration. One of the most beautiful and challenging aspects of profound awakening is the way past traumas resurface, not to haunt you, but to heal you. These experiences are not a sign of regression, but an invitation to integrate and unify the parts of yourself that have been fragmented by pain. You develop the ability to transform heavy emotions like fear, anger, and grief into higher vibrations of love, understanding, and peace. This process of emotional alchemy is not about suppressing or bypassing your feelings, but about fully embracing and transmuting them. You come to see that every emotion, no matter how uncomfortable, carries wisdom and an opportunity for growth. This healing work creates a sense of wholeness within you. The parts of yourself that once felt broken or separate are brought back into alignment, allowing you to move through life with greater resilience and grace. Intuitive clarity, hearing the voice of the divine. As your awakening deepens, your connection to divine guidance becomes clear and unmistakable. Intuition, once a subtle whisper, becomes a guiding voice that shapes your decisions and actions. You no longer question whether you are being guided, you simply trust the flow of life and the wisdom it brings. This intuitive clarity extends to every aspect of your life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. You find yourself drawn to opportunities and people that align with your highest good, often in ways that defy logic or explanation. This trust in your inner guidance fosters a deep sense of peace and confidence, as you know you are always supported by the universe. Oneness realized, from competition to connection. One of the most profound shifts in this stage is the dissolution of the illusion of separation. The competitive spirit, driven by the need to outshine or dominate others, fades away. In its place arises a deep understanding of universal connectivity, that we are all threads in the same divine tapestry. This realization transforms the way you interact with others and the world. You no longer see people as rivals or obstacles, but as reflections of yourself, each playing a unique role in the collective evolution. This sense of oneness fosters collaboration, empathy, and a commitment to creating a world where everyone can thrive. Love and compassion, your default states. Perhaps the most significant marker of profound awakening is the shift in your emotional baseline. Love and compassion become your natural states of being, radiating from your heart without effort. These are not conditional or fleeting emotions, but steady forces that shape your interactions and relationships. This love extends not only to those who are easy to love, but also to those who challenge you. You begin to see every person, including yourself, through the lens of compassion, understanding that we are all doing the best we can with the tools we have. This shift fosters forgiveness, healing, and a sense of interconnectedness that transcends boundaries and differences, the continuous unfolding. It's important to recognize that these signs of profound awakening are not destinations, but milestones on an ever-evolving journey. Awakening is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of deepening, expanding, and integrating. You may cycle through these signs at different times and in different ways, each experience bringing you closer to your highest self. As you embody these shifts, you not only transform your own life, but also become a source of inspiration and guidance for others. Your awakening serves as a reminder that profound change is possible, and your light becomes a beacon for those still navigating their own paths. So, embrace these signs with gratitude and humility, knowing that they are evidence of the incredible work you have done and the limitless potential that lies ahead. Trust the process, honor your journey, and continue to shine your light for the world to see. 11. Readying for the new dawn. As you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, you realize that the second awakening has prepared you not just to navigate life, but to thrive in a way that reflects your highest self. This stage is not about endings, but about beginnings, about embracing a way of living where miracles are not rare occurrences, but natural outcomes of your alignment with the divine. In this readiness, you carry with you the wisdom gained from every challenge, every triumph, and every moment of surrender. Each experience has been a stepping stone, leading you closer to a state of being that vibrates with joy, wonder, and purpose. You are no longer confined by the limitations of the past. You are free to co-create a life that reflects the brilliance of your awakened soul. The journey that lies before you is not without its challenges, but you no longer view these challenges as obstacles. Instead, you see them as invitations to rise higher, to align more deeply with your true essence. Every sensation, whether it brings comfort or discomfort, is a signal from the universe, guiding you toward greater growth and understanding. This readiness involves a shift in perspective, a recognition that life's trials are not happening to you, but for you. You are an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny, a co-creator with the universe. This awareness empowers you to approach each day with curiosity and gratitude, knowing that even the smallest moments hold the potential for transformation. Living in alignment with purpose. As you prepare for the new dawn, you step into a life guided by purpose. This purpose is not tied to external achievements or societal expectations. It is a reflection of your soul's deepest truth. It is about living authentically, honoring your unique gifts, and using them to contribute to the greater good. Living with purpose means aligning your actions, thoughts, and intentions with your highest self. It means making choices that reflect your values and bring you closer to the life you envision. This alignment is not about perfection, but about integrity, about showing up as your true self, even in the face of uncertainty or fear. One of the most beautiful aspects of this stage is the shift in your relationship with miracles. Where once you may have viewed miracles as rare, extraordinary events, you now come to see them as a natural expression of the universe's abundance. Miracles become not exceptions, but expectations, arising effortlessly when you are in alignment with the flow of life. This readiness for miracles requires a balance of faith and action. You trust that the universe is working in your favor, but you also take inspired steps toward your goals. This dance between surrender and effort creates a powerful synergy, allowing you to manifest your desires while remaining open to the unexpected blessings that life has to offer. As you prepare for the journey ahead, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude for the lessons learned, the growth experienced, and the opportunities that lie before you. Gratitude becomes your anchor, grounding you in the present moment while opening your heart to the infinite possibilities of the future. This gratitude extends not only to the joyous moments, but also to the challenges, for you understand that every experience has played a role in shaping the person you are today. You look back on your journey with compassion and pride, knowing that each step has brought you closer to the radiant, empowered being you were always meant to be. To ready yourself for the new dawn is to embrace life with open arms and an open heart. It is to trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good, even when the path is unclear. It is to live with the awareness that you are a dynamic, ever-evolving being, capable of infinite growth and transformation. This stage is not a destination, but a beginning, a portal to a life where love, joy, and wonder are your constant companions. It is the inception of a way of living that honors your divine essence and celebrates the interconnectedness of all life. So as you step into this new dawn, remember, you are not alone. The universe is with you, supporting you at every turn. Trust the journey, embrace the process, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This is your time to shine, to create, and to live a life that reflects the boundless brilliance of your awakened soul. Welcome to the new dawn. This is just the beginning. And there you have it, my friends. As we close this profound exploration, let us take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we've traveled together in this video. Chosen. Do you really know what happens in the second awakening? This journey has been one of uncovering truth, embracing transformation, and stepping into the radiant power of your awakened self. The second awakening is not just a concept. It's a call to live authentically, to transcend limitations, and to align with the divine flow of life. It's a journey where every breath becomes a sacred act, every moment an invitation to elevate, and every challenge a stepping stone toward miracles. You are not merely existing, you are creating, evolving, and thriving in ways that honor your highest self. Here, within the Chosen Ones community, we don't just talk about awakening, we live it. Together, we are a collective of souls committed to rising higher, to lighting the way for others, and to embodying the limitless potential within us all. Your transformation is not just for you. It ripples outward, inspiring those around you to step into their own power and embrace their unique path. This second awakening is your opportunity to co-create with the universe, to manifest a reality where love, joy, and compassion are not fleeting moments, but constant companions. It's a space where you no longer feel isolated or disconnected, but deeply woven into the fabric of something greater, a divine design that celebrates your existence. As we wrap up, I want you to carry this truth with you. You are chosen. Not in a way that separates you from others, but in a way that reminds you of your unique purpose and infinite value. You were chosen to experience this awakening, to rise above fear and limitation, and to become a beacon for those seeking their way. Here on the Chosen Ones community, we stand together in this journey of awakening, creating a safe space to explore, grow, and connect. This is not just a channel, it's a sanctuary for those ready to embrace their highest selves and walk the path of transformation. Let this be your takeaway. You are capable, you are powerful, and you are luminous. The second awakening is not an endpoint, but a portal to infinite possibilities. Step into this new dawn with confidence, curiosity, and an open heart. Trust that the universe is guiding you, and know that you are supported every step of the way. Until our next gathering, keep your spirits high, your hearts expansive, and your light shining brightly. Together, we are shaping a new world, one where miracles are expected, not exceptions, and where love guides every step we take. Namaste, my friends. May your awakening be ever luminous, and may you continue to thrive as a radiant soul within the Chosen One's community. Until next time.